absolutely.
So where we stand now on those amendments?
Bill C6 is in the Senate now. We are hoping that it's going to pass the Senate vote soon and will go to the Governor General for signature, which hopefully soon, which means soon C6 will become law. We're waiting for that. C6 will do a lot to improve and remove all the obstacles that C24 put in place for people who wanted to become permanent residents, who wanted to become citizens.
Okay.
We have done a lot in terms of, as you know, we have done so much on the spousal and the children stream of immigration.
Yeah.
It used to take a much longer time. Now we have introduced a new system where we guarantee for 80% of the cases 12 months or less.
Okay.
For complete applications in the spousal. So that's great news.
Yeah.
We have dramatically reduced the processing time for permanent resident first-time applications for PR cards and for renewals. It used to take months, now it takes days.
Okay.
So, you know, we've done a lot of good things. You know about our successful ability to resettle over 40,000 Syrian refugees and other refugees as well. We have done a great job at continuing Canada's tradition of being able to provide settlement services. We are investing $76 million more in settlement services for all newcomers, not just refugees, in 2016-2017. That's 76 million more outside Quebec than the previous year. So we're doing a lot of work in immigration. There's a lot of good news. There's more work to be done on caregivers and the PSR backlog. But I think overall we're doing what we can to streamline the process. One of the priorities of the Prime Minister that he told me in the mandate letter is client service. So we want to reduce processing times. We've already done that with the spousal category and other categories, but we want to do that across all the categories. We also want to improve the accessibility of the system. So we want a client-centered system where when clients access the immigration service, whether it's through the forms, whether it's through the website, whether it's through the 1-800 number, that people have a much better experience.
Okay. Talking in terms of refugees, recently we have seen acceleration of refugees coming from US entering into Canada. So what are the policies? Some people have the fear in their mind that are we doing enough?
Yes.
What were the policies of the government?
Okay, so we have had refugees and asylum seekers have come to Canada year in, year out. We've always upheld our international obligations with respect to asylum seekers. I have to tell you that the numbers that come to our borders, they fluctuate. Some years it's very low, some years it's very high. In fact, in 2008, it was higher than 2016, for example. So, you know, we've had fluctuations before. Does this year seem like there'll be an increase? Yes, but we have our system can absorb and deal with those fluctuations, and we have commitments. We have international obligations to at least give asylum seekers on Canadian soil a fair hearing. Once you get to make your case, you are either found to be a genuine refugee and a protected person, or you are found not to be eligible for our refugee protection, and therefore you get to be removed to your country of origin. So the system is working. We have laws in place, but the same laws also mandate us to provide fair process and due process to asylum seekers.
Okay. And last question: many skilled immigrants who used to come to this country, you know, but now when they come here, they're looking for a job, they face a lot of hardships. So government has always promised that we'll try to rehabilitate those people in their own profession. You're also today's event, the main motive is that how people can settle in their own professions. Those skilled people.
Yes.
So specifically government's policies on that.
So as you know, we live in a federal government. So we have the federal government, the provincial governments, and we also have regulatory bodies that regulate different professions.
Yes, that's true.
And those bodies are autonomous. We can't force them to do X or Y. What we can do is do our part to support newcomers, access their professions, to support provinces, to support regulatory bodies. And the announcement that I made today is furthering that work. For example, pre-arrival services are very important for newcomers because they learn about Canada, they learn about our culture and our system of doing banking, for example, or finding a job, or how do you do an interview and all that. But part of the pre-arrival that we're expanding on now is to allow them to access certification and licensing before they even get here. So that saves them time and money, because once they get here, then they have to go through that process. So we're trying to make it easier for them. You've heard my colleague minister talk about loans to newcomers to allow them to access these licensing programs. We continue to work with the provinces to make sure that those spaces are available for newcomers. So we're doing our part. This is not something that can be done in a day, but we're taking a long-term view of this. We have done a lot already, and today's announcements show you that more has been done and will remain to be done.
Lots of money for innovation, other departments. How much about Minister of Citizenship? You need a lot of staff to process the applications. Are you happy with what Prime Minister or Minister has given you, Minister of Finance?
Let me give you an example. I just told you how in settlement, so settlement and resettlement services alone count for 40% of my budget, $900 million.
So good.
And we increased that to by 76 million. So this is a really important file for us. So the money is there. We have never had an issue where settlement services didn't have adequate funding. That's not. It's priority number one.
What about recruiting staff outside Canada?
We have. So if you look at visas, for example, okay, 80% of the visas are now processed under 14 days.
Okay.
That tells you that we put the money and the staff that necessary to get to that level, right? Okay. And for the missions that had particular challenges, like Chandigarh, for example, even there we made progress. Are we completely at the goal? No, but we made huge progress. So Chandigarh, for example, we used to be at 43% approval rate. Guess where we are now? 60%.
Yeah.
That's an improvement.
Yeah.
But we want to get to 80% or more, right?
Okay.
Just like other missions. So what we can do to continue to work on that work, together with our caucus colleagues from Brampton and other places where people access the Chandigarh mission, we'll continue to do that work.
India's biggest partner of Canada as far as immigration is concerned. When are you visiting India?
The previous minister was there in December, so
the whole
and
team
he did a lot of good work. Hirsch was there as well.
Yeah.
He did a lot of good work on the ground to go there and look at the practices and so on. So so a lot of work has been done, but I'll continue to engage. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Minister.